Okay, everybody, welcome to Clark's Place. Today, we're doing hydraulic table cart modifications. This table, you can see, I've modified already, the pump-up table, that the handle will allow it to go under a pinball machine, and at leaderboard, we have a lot of game movement, and these are great for if it just is vertical like all these show. This picture shows just a vertical. I don't know if you got any pictures. Yeah, it just goes vertical. And I modified this one that the bar could actually go forward and back. And I'm going to do something cutting these. So we'll see. These two are Harbor Freight ones, and this one's a Northern Tool one. We'll see which one turns out the best. That you can actually put this down and slide that up underneath a pinball game, and then jack up a pinball game with its legs on it. So that's the goal. We're going to tear into these, and I'll show you what modifications and what ends up working out best. Okay, so two very different approaches to accomplish the same thing. It comes out so you can push your cart underneath a pinball machine is what I use it for. And then it goes up vertical. But my mechanism, I did my cart first, and then we got Dad one. I did my modification in Indiana. You can see that it goes back and it hits up against that plate. And that keeps it to where that's sturdy right there. And then it just folds up there. Dad's is a different brainchild altogether. And I think I'm going to take his design, because his cart looks very similar to this cart. So it's got that pedestal thing. His has the pedestal. And he took and drilled through his, probably stretched this out to the outside, which you could put it, I guess, on the inside or outside. But then it looks like he welded in a stopper plate to where it does that. So I glued a magnet on here for him because it kept on falling all the way down. And then I guess he welded those on to stop it right there. So yeah, that's a pretty good design as well. So I'll probably do that for all three of these, because all three of these have that same, similar to his. So drill a hole through that and then weld a stopper plate back here, I think, and that'll get all three of these to where they kind of operate like that. Because the stationary thing, you can't push this cart underneath anything, especially a pinball machine. When the head's up and it's on the floor, you need to be able to get it under there a good ways in order to get it jacked up and all that. So that's what we're doing. You might see some time lapse, so some sparks flying and some welding happening. Then we'll come back and show you the results. Yeah. Okay, kind of a change of plan is this will be important to me to be able to throw in the back of a truck or my Jeep to move it around. So I'd like to have it to where this folds back on itself. You can see on this cart over here, it kind of does that. And then I ship it, I run it upside down in my Jeep. But you can see on the, whoops, a daisy, catching. So that goes down and this comes up higher. So that allows this to pretty much do that, and I love that. So I'm gonna try to figure something out like that, that it can open all the way up and stop itself, but still be mounted high enough that it can do that and not try to bend the poles all the time. So that's the idea. Okay, welded plates in, clamped it, drilled through, put my little clippy guys, and then now this goes all the way, starts to come out, and I can put a metal plate.
So you got an angle, and then here's your up and down, which you'll push against the cart.
Yeah, with the cart up, this pushes, and you got like a grocery cart, but then to get onto the pinballs,
it'll go right there. It'll be the furthest that it goes.
Yeah, I think I want it out a little further, like to right there.
No, it hits on this side.
I know, so I'm going to shave off just a little bit of that.
Okay.
Both of the bottom corners. That way it's a more flat area. So yeah, I could shave that off right there. Because that's pretty good. That's pretty good distance all the way out.
That's way out, yeah.
Yeah, so if I just shave this off flush, then whatever is flat will be pressed right against the metal that I weld into right here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put a whole piece of metal strip right there.
Yeah, all the way down.
And then just tack it, or not tack it, but weld it. And then it should be golden.
What do you want?
Maybe a thicker piece of metal for that. Piece of angle iron, maybe.
Are you gonna do it with this?
I was gonna grind that off with that, yes. Okay, I thought my design was great all the way up until now. So we put the box to where this leans and bumps up against it down there. You can see both sides go back and hit that metal plate I welded in. But if you want it to be flat on top, it don't work. It don't work, Pop.
Why? Oh.
We just got to cut these plates out, round it out. We're not round them out so that'll fall down in there for storage or for transport or whatever, which we will be doing. So yeah, I'm gonna grind those out real quick and then we'll be done with one, and then we'll do it 2 more times. Yeah, only took 3 hours for one.
Do one.
Yeah, 3 for 1. Yeah, 3 for 1 deal. Sounds good. Okay, so time lapse, cut down. I folded that piece of metal over, and now you can wheel around your cart. You can pump up. When it's up, you can push it like a grocery cart. And then I'm gonna weld up those pieces of metal I just folded over. But then when you're done with it, drop it down, boom, and now I can take that and flip it upside down in my Jeep, and it's not wearing out this. You saw my other design was kind of bending this. This should stay together pretty good now. I think it's the best modification for this cart if you're going to transport your cart, or if you're moving pinball machines, that is, because you have to be able to get it into something. But this helps working on these cars too, is to
Oh,
shove
yeah.
it under and be able to get under something
All the way
at a
under.
distance and lift up from the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is,
And you can pivot it. You can lift the cart up. No.
oh yeah,
back.
you can kind of tilt this and it makes it easier to maneuver around and slide
Yes.
around. So we're gonna weld these up and then that's the show. I'll show you all three of them done once we're done with all three of them.
Throw some paint on them and they'll be done.
Oh, maybe a little, yeah.
'Cause they'll
GoPro, what?
They'll rust if you don't.
Yeah,
That's
you
just bare
never
minimum.
leave them in the rain, but maybe somebody
It's
will.
raining every day in Florida because of it's 100% humidity in the summer.
Okay. Oh,
They'll
true.
rust.
Okay. Okay, got it all set. Comes all the way out. Boom. I put the wire behind this little clip so that actually keeps it there pretty good. Pump it up. Pump it up. Then you can push with it angled against that, or it's all the way out and then all the way down, no touching. Perfecto.